Happy Thanksgiving week to everyone out there. I don't know about you, but I've got a lot to be thankful for. Obviously, tons of problems in the world, but that's probably always going to be the case, at least in the foreseeable future. But today I really wanted to let people know something that I've uncovered, discovered, came across, understood more properly, and it really has shifted a lot in what I do online. And you know, with search engine optimization, which is kind of primarily what I do and make money with on the internet, from kind of a directly perceived standpoint, it feels like what you need to do is to learn more and more about SEO to be able to do it well and to beat the other guy, right, to get at the top. And it's not that that's not really the case, but there are a lot of contextual factors that are probably responsible for kind of where you are at the moment, at least kind of financially, right? So we talk about SEO and making money online. The reason we want to learn SEO is not really for the sake of learning SEO. It's so that we can make money. And that really comes down to value. And one of the things that question or that kind of distinction really starts to flesh out is that trading value becomes the key thing, and how you're able to go about doing that and scaling that and understanding that and feeling that and helping other people see it and feel it as well is what I want to talk about. And so for this Thanksgiving week, I'm running a series of webinars about some very, very key distinctions that have helped me not feel like pushing harder was the right way to necessarily try to grow my income or grow my ability to help customers that I work with and clients that I work with. But it was really looking in the context to understand what it was that was limiting me. And, you know, really wherever you are, you're limited by some factors, right? Even, you know, my income might be more than a lot of people. It's also probably a lot less than a lot of people. And so what we really want to do is to look at those factors that are limiting our ability to deliver and trade value. So we've got what I think will be a very monumental series of webinars lined up. We start tomorrow. We've got webinars tomorrow, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday of this week. And they're really going to focus on, so there's 4 of them. We're going to really dig deep, and I really hope to be able to transfer what I've seen as far as vision and clarity and understanding a framework better to the people who join me on those webinars, right? They're free. You can sign up. Just drop me a comment below this video. I'll get you a link to those to sign up for the notifications for when they're going to be on those days I mentioned. But in all likelihood, if you're on this, I say on this, listening to this point anyway, probably interested in being able to do more with what you have. And a lot of times it's not really about, like, trying to run faster is not necessarily the best way to run faster. You probably got to do some things not directly about pushing yourself harder, so to speak, to get yourself to be able to run faster and to achieve more results with your running. And I'm using running as a metaphor for the results that you get with your SEO. So if you're struggling to rank, that's going to be an issue, right? If you're struggling to get new leads and people to talk to that are interested in your service, that's an issue. If you're struggling to close those sales, that's an issue. And then wrapping all this up, well, why would you be struggling to sell. And the last webinar that we're going to be running this week is one of the really big breakthroughs that I've personally experienced in understanding that the whole kind of schlemiel there with a limiting factor that I know a lot of people in digital marketing and search engine optimization and paid ads and all of that. I've sold all of those things, web design as well. We're going to talk about that. We're going to uncover it, help you see really kind of one of the things that we're kind of blind to if we're really just trying to push harder. So along the lines of seek understanding, that's really something I took David Mills at his word with, and have spent a lot of time looking in the context to understand what has been limiting the success that I've had in my own life, right? And a lot of times it's not, the answer is not to work harder, it's also not to not work harder, right? But what you need to do is to understand things more properly so you know the factors that are in place that are limiting the impact that you've got with the time you have and what you can do and what you know and what you feel like doing each and every day. So I'm really excited about this. I alluded to it last week, but if you're interested in jumping on those webinars this week, I would love to have you on. I've really got some very impactful things likely to show you and help you see. So drop me a comment below the video and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.